right. Is everybody in?
Yeah, they're all coming on. There we go.
Okay, great. Okay.
Okay, Thobeka, I'll stay logged in just in case.
Thanks, Wendy.
You just message me if you need me. I'm going to put myself on mute, but I'm here.
Okay, great. We'll do so. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Please indicate if you're already inside. Good evening. Is anybody home? Am I audible? Can you all hear me? Oh, great. I see the messages are coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. A warm welcome to everybody that just joined the meeting. And I'd also like to start by apologizing for starting slightly late from the time that we were supposed to start. We had a bit of a network glitch, but thank you so much that you guys are here. Without wasting any more time, I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. My name is Thobeka Mabanga. I'm going to show my video for 2 seconds so that you can see me. And then for the benefit of the connection of our network, I will not be showing the video because we are already having issues. I'm sure you guys can see me. Here I am. My name is Thobeka Mabanga, a very excited forever business owner, and I am going to be your presenter for tonight. So you guys have seen me. Thank you so much to those who are still coming in. Welcome, welcome everybody. Okay, my name is Thobeka, and I am one of the very excited forever business owners based in Johannesburg, originally from KZN. And quickly, just about me before I go into the presentation. I joined Forever Living back in 2013, and this year, last month, I celebrated 12 years of being an excited forever business owner. I joined this business while I was working as a full-time hotelier back in 2013, and I was introduced by a lady that I met on Facebook, like many of you this evening that were introduced or were invited through social media. I was one of those who were also telling a totally different story. If you were invited through Facebook, one in the chat box, because I was creating still, I see there's a network issue on my side. Still hear me? I got a message on my screen that okay, guys, apologies. It looks like there's a network issue, but I've reconnected. Please tell me if you can hear me. Once again, I'm here now. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm proud to announce that I am doing this presentation all the way from one of our forever resorts at Wombats. So I think there's an issue with the connection this side. Anyway, guys, so I've been in this company for the past 12 years now, and tonight I'm just going to share with you what exactly do we do, how do we do it, and how do we become successful. I joined this business while I was still working as a hotelier, and 1 year, 6 months later, after joining Forever, I decided to take Forever as my main business, and I did it full time. So I've been doing this business for about 10 years now, full time. And it is one of the best decisions that I've ever made for myself, for my family, and for everybody else that has managed to be part of Forever through following my journey. So the lady that you see on the screen is Oni Mamadiam Dumela. She is our country sales manager. She is the lady that is making things happen. And Forever Living says, we are chasing one dream because we are one team, we have one goal, and we are one forever. So tonight, I'm going to share with you the vision behind this amazing company, the fact that they want to see, each and every one of us or each and every family, knowing about this amazing opportunity, because it is really transforming lives. And if you do not know about Forever, tonight is your opportunity to learn more about what we do. I'm sure you've seen people on social media excited about the opportunity, excited about the product, but you don't know what exactly is it that people are excited about. So tonight I'm going to take you through. And again, I don't know if you've ever stopped and think what matters the most to you. The reason why I'm asking this question is because for someone to become part of this amazing company and actually make it a success, they need to have something that is very close to their hearts, something that really matters the most to them, and something that is deep enough that will push them to do this business every single day. And also just taking the opportunity as well. For me, when I started the business, initially, I joined Forever just to make extra cash. But when I started researching more about the company, about network marketing, about what this Forever is really about, my why started changing. And what matters the most to me as time went on was completely different from the reason why I joined the business. And when my why changed, my attitude towards Forever Living products changed as well. And when my attitude changed, my work ethic also changed, and I became unstoppable. I'm not sure what matters the most to you right now. Maybe you're just looking for time freedom. Maybe you're only looking for extra cash, just to cover your things here and there. Maybe you are looking for an opportunity that can help you build a legacy for at least 3 generations after you, or maybe you just want to travel the world. I don't know what matters to you the most right now, but all I can say is what matters the most to me at the moment is my family, my kids. And the reason why I'm showing up every single day for this amazing business is because of my little ones, because I'm not going to be here forever. One day be around, and I want to build a legacy that will be remembered for at least 3 generations to come. And I also don't want my kids to start from the bottom like I did. I want my kids to take over from where I live off and multiply. We are a different generation. We can do things differently. Our parents did not know of this amazing opportunity. They had no means like we do now. And it is our responsibility to make sure that we create a future or a background that is much better than our own background for our kids, because most of us, we almost have the common background. When we share our stories, we talk about how we come from poor backgrounds. We talk about how our families, were struggling to make ends meet. We talk about how our parents were working super hard, working multiple jobs, how we talk about all these sad stories because that is our background. And today, we have an opportunity to give our kids a completely different background. Our kids, when they talk about their background, they must talk about how well off they were, how they were traveling the world, how they went to better schools, how they, they must talk about good things. So we have a responsibility to make sure that happens. And this is why I do this business with so much, love, excitement, and commitment, because I am building a background, not even a future. I'm building a background that is better than mine. So I don't know what matters the most to you, but if you care to share, please do share in the chat box. Why are you here tonight? What pushed you to join this meeting this evening? You're probably looking for something that is only known to you, but if you don't mind sharing, please do share with us. Forever is an amazing company. It's a company that allows you to be yourself. You can be who you want to be in this company without having to report to anyone. And why I'm saying this is when I was still working as a hotelier, my life was mainly controlled by my employer. Before I could move my feet, my foot, or my hand, or my mouth, or my ears, or my eyes, I had to report to my employer because I couldn't do anything without checking on my work schedule first. So my life was mainly controlled by my job. If I had to attend family functions, I had to check what shift am I working. If I had to, plan a birthday party or whatever that was happening that was personal to me, my job came first. So my life was controlled by my job. I could only do my personal things after I've checked my work schedule. So somebody was holding the remote, controlling my life, but I was not finding joy because the money that I was earning was not communicating with the life that I was living at the time. So with Forever Living Product, you have the power to decide who you want to be, when you want to be that, and who you want to be with, as you run this amazing business. It allows you to discover your potential, your full potential, because sometimes I feel like we don't discover who we fully are because we are so contained into a job or into a work environment, and we believe that our abilities are only limited to where we are or where we work, and we don't find time to discover our talents. You don't find time to discover the blessing that God has placed in our lives, in our hands, because we only have time to be at work. And after work, we are tired. We don't have time to work on ourselves. So this is a company that can allow you to be yourself and be who you want to be. The company was founded in 1978 by the gentleman called Mr. Rex Mon, and he is the founder of this life-changing, business. He founded the company in 1978. The company is, our headquarters are based in Scottsdale in the USA. And the company owns the aloe vera farms. And I'm excited to share that we just came back from the farms last month. We were at the Dominican Republic. This was my first time going to see where our aloe is grown. I always used to hear about it on a business presentation like this one, or I would read about it on company collateral. But this time I managed to step my feet. 12 years later, I celebrated my 12 years at the aloe vera plantations in the Dominican Republic. Last month in February. It was so exciting. Now, when I talk to you about our aloe farms, I'm talking about something that I know, not something that I hear about. And Forever Living is distributing product in over 140 countries currently, and we are so lucky to be part of those countries because, as you can see, it's not the whole world, but it's 140 countries for now, and we are so lucky to have this opportunity at the palm of our hands because, wow, I don't know where I would be without Forever Living Products. If I did not know about this company, I don't know where my life would be, especially after COVID, because I know for sure that I would have lost my job. And right now, I don't even want to imagine how my life would look like without Forever. And I'm so happy, with the fact that I took the opportunity 12 years ago when it was still not popular, when it was still not fashionable, and when hard times came, I had something to fall back on, which was Forever. And the nicest thing about this company is that when the COVID came, Forever Living did not go on lockdown. We were one of one of that where I think I realized is really stay product itself. So All right, sorry about that, guys. The network kicked me out and I had to be made an admin again. Can you hear me? We might have this problem. Please bear with us. There's not much that we can do, but there's an issue with the network. We are in the Bundus here, I believe. I don't know. Am I audible now? Guys, I cannot be let down by network and also be let down by English. So please forgive me. One of the two must have mercy on me. I can't be let down by both. Can't be English and network. Right. So we remain a debt-free company, and our company is fully owned by the Rex Morgan family. And this is what they encourage us to do as well, to run this business as families, because it is a very warm business that is improving and transforming not just, individuals, but it is transforming families all around the world. And tonight, I'm excited. Let me see, network problem from the, okay. Tonight, I'm going to show you how you can also transform your family's lives using this amazing tool or vehicle. So the gentlemen that you see on the screen on your left-hand side, this is our CEO, the son of Mr. Rex Mon, Mr. Greg Mon, who took over soon after his dad passed on a couple of years ago, I think just after COVID. He's now the CEO of Forever Living Products. Previously, he was the president, and now he's got his second in charge, which is Mr. Aidan O'Hare, the president of Forever Living Products, and they are both running this business from Phoenix, Arizona. And we also have Mr. Garen Brainholt, who is an executive vice president of sales and technology for Forever Living Products, also looking after Forever Africa. And we also have Mr. Jean-Baptiste Amekia, the vice president of Africa Forever Living Products. So we've got leadership in our company that is overlooking, everything and making sure that the operations are going perfectly. We have our gorgeous spoiled brat, Ms. Oni Mamadiam Dumela, who is our country sales manager. She is the lady, like I said before, who is making things happen in the SADC region. If you know what is going on right now in Forever Living Product, she has brought all of that to life. So she's looking after the SADC region countries that you can see on your screen: South Africa, Namibia, Swaziland, Lesotho, Botswana, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and recently added Angola. And she is amazing and making sure that we are enjoying doing Forever Living Products. So what makes us different as a network marketing company? I know there's so many other network marketing companies, but what makes Forever so special, because it is special and different. We are in the game of network marketing for 46 years now, and we are still going strong. And what is nice about this is that Forever Living came into the SADC region 29 years ago. Before I was born, Forever Living was already operating. And I was born and grew up, and 12 years ago, I joined Forever, and I have really, done amazing for myself. And it came into South Africa back in 1995, 15 July. And last year, 15 July, we celebrated 29 years. So this year, we're going to be celebrating 3 decades of having Forever Living Product on our doorstep, which is the SADC region in our motherland. And we are still going strong, guys. What is happening in 2025 in our company, it's something that has never happened in the last 29 years. I don't know if that will make sense to you. So if you ever thought, or if a thought of, you've told around the thought of starting a relationship with Forever, this is the year to do so, because amazing things are happening. Forever has been doing amazing. A lot of lives have changed, but what is happening this year is totally out of this world. And also, we are the greatest grower and manufacturer of aloe vera and aloe vera products in the world. Our aloe vera products were we're the first to receive the International Aloe Science Council seal of approval and aloe content and purity. Many of our products features the kosher and halal seal of approval. Forever does not test our product or their product on animals. We are also animal cruelty free. also part or member of Direct Selling Association. A Direct Selling Association is an organization that looks after the direct sellers in each and every country or region to make sure that we are well taken care of by the companies that are coming from the outside. So we are legally in the region. We are not go back door. So Forever is a legal company where also we do, contribute towards the receiver of revenue, meaning we pay tax. That's how much, legal and authentic we are as a company. And we also just recently been certified as organic. Our products are organic. The company uses the inner leaf gel of the aloe vera to create or make our product. And these aloe vera plants are grown in the Dominican Republic. Like I said, we 100% own the field. We just recently came back from there. I wish I could just put up a couple of pictures of us that were there so that you can see us, walking in these fields, touching and tasting and being excited and crying and doing all sorts of things because we're too excited to be so close to our, this is, I don't know what to call this because this company has really transformed Impilo Zethu. It has transformed our lives so much that, it was so emotional for most of us when we stepped onto these fields last month. The emotions were very mixed and everybody was just all over the place. Right, so the company does not, they don't put their products in pharmacies or shops or magazines or whatnot. They are trying to empower the community. So what Forever does is they make the plant from making, they grow the plant, sorry. From growing the plants, they make the product. From making the product, they distribute the product to us. And from us, the product comes to you as a client. So we are vertically integrated. We do not have a middleman. It's directly from plant to product to you because this company wants to empower you as an individual. Whatever that they could be doing with the big pharmacies, the media companies to advertise their product, whatever that they could be paying those people, they are paying that to us. So we are doing the middleman's work, and they're doing this because they want to empower us as the community, which is why we are called a direct selling company, right? The good stuff is in the inner leaf gel, guys. Oh my God, when I was there, I actually got an opportunity to cut the leaf and get to cut the inner leaf gel, touch it, taste it. I even put it on my face because it was so exciting. So the good stuff is inside the leaf. Forever Living Products uses the aloe species that is called Aloe papadentis miller. It is one of the best aloe vera species that you can find in the aloe vera family. I know most of us have aloes growing in our backyard. I grew up with aloe. My granny, when you hurt yourself or when you are coughing, they will boil aloe and make you drink it just from the backyard. Or when you've hurt yourself and you have an open sore, they will take aloe and try to try and wash the sore with the aloe, because apparently aloe is the answer to everything. But what I realized or learned in Forever is that there are different species of aloe, and some of them are not meant for human consumption. But Forever Living went and looked for one of the best species, which is called Aloe papadentis miller, and that's the one that they use in all our products. Like I said, we are the largest grower in the world, and we grow our aloe in like more than 40 million plants. On over 7,500 acres. This place is huge. And this time I saw it with my own naked eyes. And, when we got there, gosh, you can't finish this place. It's just too big. But already, when we got there, they allowed us to cut the plants, to touch the plants and take some with us and take it back home and all of that. And we also met the goat that fertilizes the ground that the aloe grows on. We do not use any, chemicals in fertilizing our aloe vera plants. They use goat poo, and we got to meet those goats. I think they've got about 4,000 goats. in the plantations that fertilizes the aloe plants. So guys, you know, being there, it's such a beautiful experience. I can't even explain it to you, but I'm too excited to, when I see the aloe and the aloe plants or the aloe fields, I get excited because I want to tell you more about how I felt when I got to the plantations. I've already told you about the aloe papadensis miller, and also our aloe is hand filleted, because they want to get the actual, the inner leaf gel, the pure, potent inner leaf gel of the aloe, and that is what they use. That's why our products are this effective. I've never met a person who has bought our aloe and have complained that it does not, do what it's supposed to do. I've never had a comeback on any of the products that I've sold before, or had a problem with any of my clients with any of the products that contains aloe vera that I sell. So also they are carefully nurtured, like I said. They are fertilized by goat's poo. So everything is natural, and our aloe can produce leaves up to 5 straight years, which is totally, totally amazing. I'm sure you guys are happy with the history of the company. You can also learn more on our Forever website. If you'd still like to read more about the history of Forever, feel free to go to the Forever Living website and read more about what the company entails, where does it come from, and maybe find out where it's going. So what do we do in Forever Living products? What keeps us so excited? What is it that we do daily? I mean, when I resigned back in 2015, I was worried about, if I resign from my job, if I say I'm doing Forever full time, what is it that I'm going to be doing? I did not wait to understand what am I going to be doing, but I created a job description for myself using this amazing marketing plan as my guide. And what we do basically is you buy products and you become your own very best customer. You have to use the products in order for you to sell them with confidence. So you become your own very best customer. When you get started, from your first pack that you buy, you need to choose a couple of products, experience them on yourself so that you can share your own benefits. Once you've done that, you can share, the product with other people, meaning you can start selling the product with other people. Talk to people about the benefits and your experience. It could be an experience of a family member. It could be an experience of a friend. It could be anyone's experience that have used the products that is close to you. And you develop 20 to 30 regular customers by sharing your own experience or an experience of somebody who's close to you, right? So, but it does not mean that when you join the business, you need to use the product first and wait before you can start selling them. You can do it simultaneously, but it's always good and advisable for you to become your very own best customer first before you can tell the world about how amazing your products are. So we basically use the products, we then share the products with other people once we've experienced the benefits, and then we talk about the opportunity. As we talk about the opportunity, we are building a team. And I always say, when you join Forever and not talk about the opportunity, but only focus on selling, you are gatekeeping and you are doing what God does not want you to do. When God brings someone into your life, like tonight, the person that has invited you to this session, that person has touched your life. That person is your destiny helper. How you want to see it, how you want to respond to the call is entirely up to you. But that person has been identified for you tonight to bring you to this session, because not everybody is attending this presentation. You are here because you're supposed to be here. So when God brings you into a session like this, he is bringing you so that you can also go out and bring it to other people, because he has people that he wants you to touch that other people cannot reach, but you can be able to reach to those people. So once you've used the product, sold the product, what you need to do is to start building your own small team. Talk about the opportunity, share what you do with people, tell them how much money you're making, and be excited to make the money with them. And the company says, find your 5 key people. They're not saying recruit 5 people, but they're saying at every given moment, you should be working with 5 key people, people that have the same vision as you, people that have maybe the same dreams as you, or even more, people that understands that it's work before money, and people that understands that if you want to achieve anything in life, you need to give it your all and also give it the time that it requires. And then you work the simple business circle. They usually say that with your 5 key people, it's people that you would usually hire as your board of directors if you had to own a traditional company. So those are your 5 key people that you need to run with at any given moment. Run with the 5 key people, teach them everything you know, and then let them run on their own. Find another 5 key people, teach them everything you know, let them run on their own. And then as you do that, you are coaching your team to do what you're doing, right? And also in coaching them, you are also teaching them how to become their own very best customer and how to also create their own 20 to 30 regular customer database, right? And also show them how they can find their 5 key people and start growing together with these 5 key people and let them run alone, find another 5 people. The circle is the same. So we use the product, we share the product, we share the opportunity, we teach people what we do, and we all win together. If you're still with me, please type a 2 in the chat section. Right, so we have a wide variety of products in our company. We've got Aloe drinks. We don't have Aloe juices. Can we correct that? We do not have Aloe juices, but we have Aloe drinks. And daily nutrition, immune health, active lifestyle, weight management, bee products, feed programs, skincare, body care, everything that a human being needs and uses every single day. We have that. There's nothing, new that we do. We are just selling products that a human being needs. The difference between the normal products that you probably know or are using is that our products are completely natural and they are organic, right? And in the right marketplace, we are in an industry that is turning, over 4 trillion globally. Network marketing is doing amazing currently, and many companies are moving towards the network marketing, industry with their businesses, because this is an industry that it's the only industry that has created, millionaires without looking at their background. There's so many people who have really transformed their lives, millionaires created around the world. And when you look at their background, when you look at their educational background, they don't have much. But with network marketing, they've managed to create lives that they can't even comprehend at the moment. So we've got vitamins and supplements, which are turning over 194 billion globally, skincare, 315 billion globally, sports and nutrition, 28 billion, weight management, 586 billion, men's grooming, 20 billion. And it is a business of the 21st century. If you don't hop on now, you will wish you did 10 years from now, because things will be totally different. What is Forever? Forever Living is a network marketing business opportunity. Create extra income by selling our high quality products. And we say high quality with confidence because we sell products that works. If our products were not working, we would not be in the game for 46, going for 47 years today. No company would survive for so many years if they were not selling the best products in the world. So people get involved for one or four main reasons. Other people are coming in because they're looking for financial stability. Others, financial assistance. Maybe they've got an income, but it's not enough. They want to supplement the income. I'm one of those people. And some people come in because maybe they just want time. They have the money, but they want time. They come in for the personal reasons. Others come in maybe because they've tried a certain product and it worked for them, and they want to, tell more people about the benefits of the product that they've used. I've seen a lot of people coming into the business after the product has worked. They get excited, they just want to tell the world about what the product has done for them, and they end up being forever business owners, and they do great because now they know that what they are selling something that will really transform, the lives of other people. We are a solution to many problems that, our community or the world experiences. Financial problems, health problems, we are the solution to that. And also others are looking for flexibility to be able to own their time, to do things at their own time, travel whenever they want to, spend time with their families. We only live once. And I'm glad that I've managed to cover all these things. I came into Forever looking for an extra 3,000 Rand, but what I've achieved right now is it's beyond me. I still pinch myself till this day because I still can't believe this is me. I came in for an extra 3,000 Rand, but today I own my time. Today I'm fully available to my family, to my kids, Today, I am sane, you know. Today, I am my own boss, you know. Life is just beautiful. Today, life is beautiful, but all I came in for was an extra 3,000 Rand. And also, others come in because they just love the products. There's people that have been using the products since, you know, 29 years ago when Forever came into the SADC region. So others are using the products since 46 years ago when Forever started. So others come into the business because they just love the product. And you will get people that come in not to do the business, but to get the product at a discounted price. And at a later stage, they decide to do the business as well, because you can't help but want to share these amazing products with other people. And as you share them, you are making a bit of money for yourself. And later, they decide to build a business because they want to share this amazing profit with others, because the profits that we make in Forever are also life-changing. You can't help but share with other people. What Forever is not, it is not a job. But I also want to say, it is a job. The reason why I'm saying that, not it is, but treat it as a job. It's not that it's not a job, but when you treat it as a job, you stand a greater chance to make it than when you are treating it as a side hustle. Why I'm saying that, it's because most people join this company as a side, and we even say it's a side hustle. But when this company pays you guys, sometimes it pays you more than your main hustle. So when you treat, what I've realized and what I've done personally is that when you treat Forever as a job, you tend to take it seriously, because at work, the way we respect our employers, we would even leave our families for our employers. The way we respect our employers, guys, I don't know. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. If you do understand what I'm saying, please type a 3 in the chat section. We love and we respect our jobs so much because they are the only thing that puts food on our tables right now. We want to protect our jobs. We want to be known as good workers at work. We want to be close to the boss because we don't want to be on the wrong side of our bosses. We want to be seen doing good things all the time. We want to be recognized for long service. We want to be recognized for being the top performer in the department. And when they recognize you, they'll buy you a nice watch or buy you a nice hamper or give you a certificate. We want all of that because we want to be seen as a good, employee, so that we can keep our jobs long enough. That's how much we respect our jobs. Even if, you have a family commitment, and you're on standby at work and the call comes in, you don't mind leaving your child's birthday party because a call came through. You need to be at work because you're on standby. You would drop everything off and ask your siblings or your family members to continue with your child's birthday party. You do not mind, dissing a personal thing from people that are close to your heart, just to make sure that you are in the good books at work. But what I always say is that we spend 99.9% of our times at work, and we respect our jobs so much, more than we respect ourselves. We spend 99.9% at work, but the people that we don't get to spend time with, which is our family members, our kids, our spouses, our moms, our dads, and there's a lot of family family functions that we miss out on because sometimes you had to, like, I'm going to talk about myself. I had to quit work most of the time, and I was working in operations, and there's no weekend off. You only get a weekend off once a month. If you need another weekend off, there must be a written request, and it needs to be approved. So as a result, there's certain people that I couldn't bury. There's certain, family functions that I couldn't be part of that were very important. And, I was okay with that because a job was putting food on my table, right? And if anything happens to you at a later stage, the job that you love and respect so much, they will replace you in a split of a second. If something happens to you, you are replaced in seconds, because if you were sitting on a certain table or a certain chair in your office, when they get the word that you're no longer around, they will find someone within the department to replace you immediately while they are looking to conduct interviews, etc. And back home, the people that loves you so much, the people that matters the most, will never be able to replace you. But those are the people that we don't get to spend most of our time with. And sometimes not because we can't, maybe because we don't want to think out of the box. We don't see opportunities like these ones for what they are, And even when we get these opportunities, if you are an FBO and you are in this meeting, if you get this opportunity, you do not take it as serious as you would take your job, because you don't respect yourself enough as much as you respect your job, because this one is your personal business. So when you decide to treat it as a job, that's how you're going to become successful. The minute you treat it as a side hustle, you will never become successful. I'm not going to lie to you. But when you decide to treat your forever business as a job and be your own boss, report to yourself, treat yourself as the boss at work, you stand a great chance to be a success story in Forever Living Products. This is what I've done. This is what I still do. And this is why I am where I am with this amazing business today, because I continue to treat it as a job, because I'm able to give it the respect and the time that I would give my employer, which makes me important as well. Don't know if I'm making sense. If I am making sense, please type a 4 in the chat section. But guys, trust me, when you die, God forbid, you will be replaced in a split of a second at your employers, at work, and your kids, your family will never be able to replace you. And those are the people that knows you the least, because you spend most of your time at work and you make it about them. You say, I have to be at work because you have to go to school. I have to be at work because you must have clothes. I have to be at work so the lights can be kept on. I have to be at work so that I can put food on the table, because you are making it their problem that you have to be at work, simply because you don't want to think out of the box. Opportunities are there. You just don't want to see them for what they are. So when you come into Forever, you need to have a pressing why. Once you have a reason why you're doing this business, again, chances of you being successful are very high, because that when that thing is too close to your heart, whenever you think about the reason why you're doing this business and you remind yourself, why did I join Forever? You remind yourself that I need to try again one more time every single day until I get to where I want to be. And when you get invited to this meeting, the person that invited you probably posted a post on Facebook, or they came directly to you, or I don't know how you were invited, or they spoke to you directly, but you were contacted, right? And you're probably asking yourself, if I do this business, how am I going to recruit? How am I going to talk to people? You're going to do exactly what was done with you today, right? You contact the person, show them the opportunity, invite them to a business presentation. If they love what they see, then they get registered. And after being registered, you start your planning session with the person that has brought you to the business. And the ultimate level that you need to fight for when you join Forever Living Products is called manager level, right? So that's how the circle works. It's a very simple circle. You follow exactly what was done with you, you do it with others. So I know the first thing that comes into mind is like, I love what you're saying, but how do I do this business? Exact same way that it was done with you, that's how you're going to do it. There's something that the person that showed you this opportunity said that you loved. That's why you are here tonight, spending an hour with me. Maybe not an hour, maybe just over an hour. But that's why you sacrifice whatever that you sacrifice tonight to come and listen to what I have to tell you, because there's something that this person said to you that you loved. You also know how you were invited. You would use the same strategy. You were contacted, shown the opportunity. Now you are attending a business presentation. After this, you will have to make a decision if you'd like to be part of us, or maybe not now, or maybe never. And then if you decide to come in, you're going to have a planning session with the person that has brought you to Forever, and then they're going to help you plan your beautiful life all the way up to manager level and probably beyond. Right. So as you follow the simple circle, you need to have a reason why. Like I said, maybe your why right now is just that you're looking for a nicer car. Maybe you're looking for, to take your kids to better schools. Maybe you don't have a home. You just want to build a home for your family, or you want to buy a home for your family. And Forever Living Product has what we call bonus recaps. Bonus recap, in simple words, I'll say it's a payslip, but it's not a payslip because you are not paid by an employer. It's based on your performance. We call those bonus recaps, and those bonus recaps can help you buy a house of your dreams. Those bonus recaps can help you buy a car of your dreams. And those bonus recaps are well recognized by most or all, if not all, of the credit institutions in the world where the company is trading. I would say all, because we are all able to invest in assets because of our bonus recaps. So if right now you're sitting at home, you have a business, a traditional business that is going well, and you know that I can't actually afford a bond, but I can't qualify because I don't have proof of income. This is your chance to start building a proof of income with Forever. You know, use Forever as your vehicle to qualify for that board. Come into the business, learn everything we know, you know, work hard and build your bonus recap and, you know, start, you know, buying assets using Forever as your vehicle. There's many things that you can do around this company, guys. You just need to be smart and open-minded. Could be your why is, you know, just to take your kids maybe overseas after they finish matric, or you just want to pay off school fees, varsity fees. I don't know. Your why could be anything. Maybe you've got a sick person at home, medical bills are piling up, you're not sure what to do anymore. You want to take care of that. Your why is personal to you. I don't know what your why is, but whatever it is, Forever can help you achieve it. I came in for one thing, but I'll tell you now, I've achieved all of this that you see on this circle. I've achieved my financial independence. Self-development. I work on myself every single day, even though English runs away after 7, but I'm still speaking English with you now. It's 8 o'clock. My English is still intact, you know, because I'm working on myself every single day and developing myself. Next time, my English will be much better. I won't be, you know, yeah, like this, like tonight, but I'm working on myself every single day and making sure that I develop myself to the leader that is ready to receive even bigger blessings from this company. I travel the world, guys. Right now, I think I live in South Africa for 6 months and then I leave and then come back after 6 months and then I leave. I've been to over 20 international countries through Forever Living products, all fully paid by the company. Some of them I managed to fund them myself because now I have managed, you know, to work myself to that level of where I can just take a trip whenever I want to. And lifestyle, I've achieved all of that. My lifestyle is what I think is beautiful for me. You know, new cars, not just car. I've achieved new cars, but I did not come for all of this. All I came for was an extra 3,000 Rand. But what I've achieved is beyond the reasons why I joined this company. So you can be focusing on one thing. And as you work the simple circle, you can achieve all of them without even knowing how you got there, because this company is a company that does not limit you. There is not, you know, the sky is not even the limit when you are part of Forever Living products. I don't know what is your why. If you'd like to share with me in the chat box, you know, maybe you're looking for a new car. Maybe you want to buy a newer car. Maybe you want to pay off the one that you're driving. Maybe you want to pay off your bond. It could be anything. It does not have to be the same as mine. We all join for the same, for different reasons, and that is okay. Now, how do you get started in this, in such an amazing, this business is so well spoken, guys. You know, when I present, I get so excited that I even bite my tongue, because, oh gosh, this company has done so much for me. You know, I wish I could show you everything, but I can't, so that you can understand what I'm talking about, you know. But I'm sure you've seen people on social media, and sometimes we don't even believe these things, but trust me, everything that you've seen on social media, with regards to people achieving in Forever Living products, it is true. And that comes from the marketing plan that I'm sharing with you tonight. So to get started, there's a couple of options that you can choose from. Option A, you can join as a full member, Forever Business Owner. FBO stands for Forever Business Owner, and accumulate a total of 2 points or purchase a Start Your Journey business box, which is called iBox Dumo, better known as iBox Dumo currently. That's how you get started as a full member. And yes, you become an FBO. FBO stands for Forever Business Owner, meaning you are now a full member of Forever Living Products and you are wholesale qualified. And then step 2, you start building the business and reach the company minimum requirement, which is called 4CC. Might not make sense to you right now, but when you come into the business, the person that has invited you tonight will explain more on what this 4CC is. And 4CC, in simple terms, it's the key to unlock the full potential of the marketing plan. If you know that, that's enough. But when you come in, the person that has brought you to this meeting will explain more. Option B, if you say, I don't have, you know, the Box Lot Dumo capital, which is 7,110, but I can try and come in with less. That is also okay. But when you choose any option beside the Start Your Journey package, that means you are choosing what we call, or what I call personally, a flexible package, where you are able to choose the products that you want. You know, you're able to start with the products that you choose. The Start Your Journey combo, which is the Box Lot Dumo, is a pre-packed combo, the one that you see on the screen. It's pre-packed with 25 top selling products in the SADC region. It's products that you can sell as fast as you can. A week, You know, you can sell them in a week because already they are well marketed. And we are currently promoting this one because we know that the products inside this box are very quick to sell. But you can also go for option pay and say, but I don't have 7,000. You can start from as little as 1,500 Rand. I think it's 1.6 now. And when you do that, that means you're choosing option number 2. Option number 2, a flexible package, is around 10,100 Rand, meaning if you decide to join with any amount below 7,000, you are choosing the 10,000 option. And for that, you are given 2 consecutive months to cover your full membership before you can be wholesale qualified, meaning when you are wholesale qualified, your discount when buying the product increases. When you come in as a new person, you get 5% when you buy products. When you come in with the Start Your Journey, you only buy the Start Your Journey with 5% once off because you are joining as a full member with 7,110. But when you decide on any other package below that, that means you are choosing the flexible package indirectly, and you are given a minimum of 2 consecutive months to finish off your full membership of 10,100 Rand. And only after that, you will be wholesale qualified and start getting a higher percentage and start also be able to start building your own team. So with the option 1, you are able to start building your team immediately. But with option 2, you can only start building your team once you close your full membership within a period of 2 consecutive months. If that makes sense to you right now, please type a 5 in the chat box. Thank you. Now, how do we build this business? We've got a currency in Forever, which is called case credits. Case credits simply is a point system that we use. We call our points case credits. It's just a fancy name that the company decided to give our points. So don't be confused by case credits. It is a point. You know, if you know that case credits are points, then you're good. So how do we achieve these points? Or where do they come from? Each and every product in Forever Living products holds a point value, you know, and we accumulate these points through buying these products. And these are the same points that measures our performance on the Forever Living marketing plan, right? So we call these points case credits. In short, we call them CCs. And the company says for you to be active and to get paid, to be regarded as an active member of Forever, you need to at least move 4 cases of product every single month. And they know that when you move 4 cases of product, you are making a decent amount of money every single month, and you are able to share that with others and duplicate yourself, right? So for you to be an active member of Forever on a monthly basis, you must at least be able to move 4 cases. You can do this in 2 ways. You can move 4 cases by yourself and sell like crazy because our products are, I mean, the marketing has been done for us. The groundwork has been done for us. We don't need to market our product. We sell them. People knows our product. You know, they don't sell themselves, but we have to go out there and share them with people. But as to, you know, the credibility, all of that has been done on our behalf. So you can sell your 4 cases of stock every month and make a decent amount of money on profits. Or you can say, I want to sell, I want to do my 4 cases, but I want to duplicate myself. You know the saying that says, I would rather make 1%, I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than earning 100% of my own effort. This is what Forever is about. You have a decision. I mean, you have an opportunity to decide which one you are. You can earn 100% of your own effort. That's okay if that's what you want. But you can also earn 1% of 100 people's effort. It is a choice that you make. So in this case, when you say, I don't want to buy 4 cases, but I can buy 2 cases, you know, 1 case is for me to use at home, because you can't sell products that you don't use. That's just, it's not good business practice. Your business will not last long if you do it like that. You have to use, then share the opportunity. So from your 2 cases that you're going to buy, 1 case is for your family. Maybe you've got Aloes in there, you've got personal care in there, you've got essential care in there. You get to change most of the products that you are using currently and substitute them with your Forever Living product. Your tooth gel, no more using toothpaste, you use your tooth gel. Your bath soaps, you know, you start using your Forever stuff, your immune system, you know, what do you call it? Your supplements, you can substitute them and start using your Forever Living supplements and. So the one case covers your whole family, not just yourself. The other case is the case that you're going to sell and make profit. The other two cases that are remaining, you can decide to buy them and cover your 4CC and be an active member of Forever and get paid and unlock your income, or you can introduce someone that will buy another 2 cases for themselves. When they do that, you are also getting the 2 cases as your own personal cases for the month. And what the company does when you do that, they say, well done. Okay, you did not buy 4 cases. Great. That means we still owe you. Because if you had bought 4 cases, you were going to make profits for 4 cases. But now you decided to buy 2 and introduce someone. This is where they say, when you decide to introduce a person instead of buying your 4 cases, we are going to pay you what we call a once-off referral bonus. You are now doing what I said in the beginning, that what God wants you to do. When you join Forever, it's not for you. It's for the people that are waiting for you to touch them. So when you start sharing the opportunity and somebody joins your business with the 2 cases, the start your journey, that's how you cover your 4CC. You still make profits from that because you're going to get a once-off referral bonus, and the company will also pay you what we call a 5% boost or a volume bonus on the 15th of the following month from introducing that person. So either way, you're still going to make money, even though it's not going to be the same amount of money, because obviously when you are building a team, it's going to be a bit more. But when you are gatekeeping and doing 100% of your own effort, it's going to be limited income. Are you still with me? Am I making sense? So you've got 2 ways of covering your monthly target. You can either do it and gatekeep and just buy products and just sell to people and make money for yourself, or you can say, hello, this opportunity is transforming lives. I want to share with the people that are close to me, people that are close to my heart. I want to share this opportunity with the world eventually. So that's how you achieve your 4 cases, by being open-minded and open-hearted. This is our success formula when it comes to retailing. So we've used our main product as an example. When you buy your product in Forever as an assistant supervisor is somebody who is a full member of Forever Living product. Let's say you buy maybe, 10 bottles of Aloe. For each and every bottle that you sell, you are making profits of 168.42 rand. There's a lot of things that you can do with 168.42 rand. And now I know that because now I understand money. In the beginning, I would have said, in English, it means such small money. What will I do with 168? Because we are used to bigger monies at work. Maybe we are getting paid 20,000, 30,000. So when somebody tells you about a side hustle that will give you 168 rand a profit when you sell one product, maybe for you, it's little money. But when you understand money, you know that every cent counts. I know that with 168, I can buy a 6-pack of milk. I can buy bread. I can buy polony. The kids can go to school with sandwiches the whole week. Done. For me, it covers a lot of things because 1 week is covered because of 168 rand of selling 1 Aloe bottle a day. If you decide to sell 2, you are making double the money, which is 336 rand 83 cent. If you decide to sell 10, in a week, in a day, in 2 days, in 3 days, your profit will be 1,684. That money can change your finances. 1,600 is a lot of money for somebody who understands money. There's probably someone sitting somewhere at home right now who needs 150 for petrol. What is the date today? When was month end? Today it's the 7th. But there are people who no longer have a cent in their accounts right now because debit orders did their thing in those accounts. And now they now struggling with petrol money to go back to work. That's why I say sometimes at work, they pay us just enough to go back to work. They pay us money that will pay the debit orders, pay our debts, and be left with the money to go back to work. I mean, do you call that a life? I'm not saying it. I'm not against, working, but sometimes think about it, if you look at 1,684, that you have an option of increasing. You have the flexibility of making more. Why wouldn't you want to take such an opportunity? If you sell 40 bottles in a week, in a day, we get people that sell and make 11,000 rand a day. Like your guest speaker for tonight, this man makes, you know, he makes up to 11, 15,000 rand a day just by selling these products. So it's up to you, not limited to selling them a day, 1 bottle a day or 2 bottles a day. You can sell as much as you can. It's not just the bottles that you sell. We've got over 200 products, but we are using our main principal product as an example. This applies to all the products that we have, and this is the amount of money that you can make when you retail our products. So your profits from selling a 4 case, you remember I said to you, 4 cases is what keeps you active. So by selling 4 cases a month, you are making around 6,700 on profits, plus minus 6,700 on profits, just by selling 4 cases of product every month. Imagine banking 6,700, guys, because this is over and above the cost. You still have the cost, but you are profiting on 6,700. Imagine banking 6.7 every single month on profits. You still have your job at work, which covers your expenses. Maybe from the 6.7, you will use maybe around 2,000 or 3,000 rand. The rest, you are banking it. That is a lot of extra cash, right? And when you decide to do your 4cc, or maybe do your 4cc through retailing and then sign someone up, share the opportunities, because it's too nice not to share. You want to share this amazing opportunity with other people. 6,700 is not little money, and you have an opportunity to increase it. This is just the minimum, you know? You want to tell the next person about it. And when somebody says, yes, I'm in, they come in with the box lot Dumo, the company will say, well done. We're going to give you what we call a once-off referral bonus, but in business language, we call it 25% preferred customer profits. So they give you 25% preferred customer profit from the money that this person joined with. However, all our bonuses are paid on the retail price of our product, less 15% VAT. So every time you get paid in Forever, the company pays you on retail price, not on the discounted prices that we get when we buy. They pay you on the retail price of each product, and it is also less 15% VAT. So the 25% preferred customer profit that you get is calculated on retail price of a box lot Dumo, not the price that you buy it with. What I mean by retail price, if you buy a box lot Dumo for 7,110 rand, when you go and sell all the product inside, because you bought it at 5% discount, when you sell it, you're going to make 5% profits. You're probably going to come back with 7,500. So the company pays their bonuses on the 7,500, not the 7,100, right? However, as much as they pay on retail, but it is also less 15% VAT. And on the 15th, they're going to pay you what we call a 5% boost bonus, especially if you're an assistant supervisor, you get a 5% boost bonus. Just by signing one person, you get paid twice. So from selling your own 4cc, you're going to make about 6,700. And by signing one person, you're going to make an extra 2,900, which is around 3,000 rand. And when you add this money together, just by doing 6 cc's worth of production a month, you are taking home around 9,600, which is around 10,000 rand if you round it off. What can an extra 10,000 rand do for your life right now? And you're not limited to 6 cc's. You can go all the way to 25 personal cc's. But with 6 cc's, guys, you're already making around 10,000 rand. Imagine what more than that can make. You can even make an extra 30,000 rand. You know, if you do 18 cc's, you can make a lot of money just by following this beautiful success formula of retailing for profit and also sharing the opportunity and recruiting other people to your business. If this makes sense to you, please type a 6 in the chat box. If you are excited with the fact that now you know that there's an opportunity that can help you make money in this fashion, by sharing an opportunity with other people, by sharing the amazing products with other people, please type a 5 in the chat box. If you are excited already, please type a 5 in the chat box. Right. So when you come into the business, you become what we call a preferred customer. Right? Sorry, we started late, guys. I see the time is moving. I'm going to finish in the next 15 minutes. And since we started late because of the network problems, please bear with me. Do not leave the session because I'd really like you to hear from our guest speaker. He is amazing. You do not want to miss his story. Right? So when you come in, you come as a preferred customer, you get 5% discount. Once you become a full member, you then promoted to assistant supervisor, meaning you're no longer getting 5% discount, but you are getting your product at 30% discount. How amazing is that? Immediately when you join with the box lot Dumo, you only buy it 5% guy one, like once. Immediately from your second purchase, you now get 30% discount, meaning when you sell these products, you are coming back home with 30% profits. How crazy is that? And when you introduce people, I've already explained that when you introduce somebody, you get your 25% preferred customer profits calculated in retail price, less 15% VAT. And of course, once you are 4cc active, like I said on the 4cc slide, that you have to be active to release your money, you have to be active to continue growing. And because you are leading other people, you need to lead them by example. The company pays you what we call a 5% boost, which comes from the money. It's if you are if you are 4cc active, the company pays you a 5% boost from your own personal purchases for the month, and they also pay you 5% boost from the people that you've recruited for that month, especially when you are at assistant supervisor level. The payment plan completely changes when you move to supervisor, but at assistant supervisor level, you get paid a 5% boost provided you are 4cc active. Again, the person that has brought you to this meeting will elaborate more on that. As a supervisor, you are growing, you are moving up the marketing plan, your discount also move higher. You are now getting your product at 38% discount, and you are now leading a small team, a team of preferred customers and supervisors, meaning you've opened another stream of income. That means you're not only making profits from your own personal purchases, but you're also getting paid a percentage from your team's production. When your preferred customers are coming into the business, the company gives you 8%. Like I said, you get what we call a 5% boost if you are, it's a 5% boost if you're an assistant supervisor, but as a supervisor, you get what we call an 8% preferred customer volume, which becomes an income that is released into your account on the 15th of the following month, every single month. And you also get a once-off referral bonus of 25% preferred customer profits when you sign new people. But because you are also leading a team of assistant supervisors, the company pays you 3% bonus on all your assistant supervisor groups. Whenever they buy products at the product center, all their purchases, the system automatically calculates 3% bonus that will be released into your account on the 15th of the following month. So they consolidate all these percentages, and these percentages become your commission, which is paid on the 15th of every month. And this is, these percentages are mentioned on the bonus recap that we spoke about earlier, which I said to you in simple terms for you to understand it. You can call it a payslip, even though it's not a payslip, but for it to make sense to you, it is like a payslip because you can be able to buy assets or accumulate assets using our bonus recaps. So these percentages are listed there, and you are able to earn an income from leading a group of assistant supervisors and a group of preferred customers. When you move to the next level, which is assistant manager, your discount goes higher again. The higher you go, the more money you make. So they want you to grow because your growth means you're growing others. So when you get to assistant manager, your discount is up to 43% discount. That means you're now getting paid for 3 groups underneath you. It's just not just your 43% discount, but you're also getting an income or percentages from the production of the groups that you're leading. All your supervisor groups, the company gives you 8% bonus on their personal purchases. It's not their personal sales, guys. You don't only get paid when they sell. No, when they buy from Forever, the system automatically calculates your percentage already. And as much as they've not sold the products, because I said to you, you get paid on retail price. They don't wait for people to retail the products first. It is set on the system that if somebody buys an Aloe for 250 and sell it for 300 Rand, for example, and sell it for 300 Rand, this person has bought, and this person who has brought this person to the business will get 5% of the 300 Rand, not the 250. Whether this person sells the Aloe or not, it's irrelevant. The company will pay you on the retail price, even though they did not receive the retail price. It's amazing. It's just, I've never met a company or seen or heard of a company that pays their bonuses on the money they have not received. They pay bonuses on the retail price, guys. That alone should be, I don't know, should be a selling point for me right now. I should be selling that to you, that Aibo, there's a company that does this. I've never heard of it. Come and try us. Come and prove me wrong if that's what you want to do. I'd really like to come and experience this so that you can also tell others as well. So, also, you are leading assistant supervisors. That means whenever they buy products, the company is giving you 5% bonus on, Assistant supervisors, you get 8%, yes. But on supervisors, you get 5% bonus on all their group purchases. Whenever they buy, system calculates already that this person bought for 1,000 Rand, but the stock that they bought for 1,000 Rand, when they retail it, they're going to come back with 1.5. So you are getting 5% of 1.5 on the 15th of the following month, less 15% VAT. And they also go to your preferred customers and. When you get to manager, same thing happens. At manager level, your discount goes higher. But now you are leading a group of 4 people, different 4 people, not people, but 4 groups of people, because you might have, 6 preferred customers. You might have 10 supervisors. You might have 5 assistant supervisors. You might have 4 assistant managers. Those are groups of teams that you are leading. So from each group, you are now getting these percentages that you see. From preferred customers, you are getting 18% of their production paid on retail price, less 15% VAT. From the group of your assistant managers, you are getting paid 5% of their production, calculated on retail price, less 15% VAT. Supervisors, you get 10% of their group purchases as well, calculated on retail price, less 15% VAT. Assistant supervisors, same thing. This is how we make money in Forever Living Products. And you'll see at the bottom, the CCs indicated that shows you how to get to these levels. When you come into the business, you join with 2 CC. For you to move to supervisor, collectively with your team, you must move at least 25 cases of stock for you to move to supervisor with your team. For you to move to assistant manager, collectively with your team, you must move at least 75 cases of stock. These levels, also, they all happen within a period of 2 consecutive months. You don't have to move in 1 month, but you can accumulate these CCs over 2 consecutive months. For example, supervisor, you can do 10 cases in month 1, you and your team, or 12 cases in month 1. Remember, I spoke about 4 CC. So if you and 2 of your members are moving 4 cases, for you, it's a total of 12 cases that you have moved because you decided to duplicate yourself. You are earning 1% of 100 people's efforts, remember. So when you and your 2 people are moving 4 cases, that means you have moved 12. You've just used extra hands instead of moving the 12 by yourself, and you're making more money because whatever they produce, they get paid for it. You also get paid. You get rewarded for touching their lives as well. More money for you. So 1% of 100 people's efforts is what I would choose if I were you. And then, the following month, because you need 25, maybe you move 13 cases together as a team, and that's how you move to supervisor. Teach them the same thing. Teach them how to also, move to supervisor with their teams. They must also move 10 cases of products month 1 and move. You do that, that's what you do. That's how the circle works, guys. You learn, you do, you learn, you implement, you achieve, you teach. Learn, implement, achieve, teach. That's what we do in Forever Living, because your growth comes from the growth of those that you are leading. If your team is not growing, unfortunately, you are not growing because those cases are not moving. And if they're not moving, that means you are not moving as well. So when you get to manager, this is the only level that allows you to choose how you want to move to manager. You can move in 2 consecutive months because they know the size of your team at this level is a bit big. They want you to move 120 cases over 2 months. That means you now have different levels that are also moving with you. For you to get to manager, you must be raising supervisors. You must be raising assistant manager. You can't get to manager without raising other people. It's all about pulling everybody up. So when they produce these CCs, you are getting the volume which assists you to get to the next level as they get to the next level. That's just how it works. So when you get to manager, it's 60, 60, 120. Great. You are a manager. That's amazing. And once you get to manager, you need to start raising other managers. Or you can decide to do it over a period of 4 months. But when it's 4 months, then the company increases the target as well because it's a long time. From moving from 2 months to 4 months, it's a jump. So when you say, I want to do it in 4 months, they say, okay, great, do it. 200 and 150 in 4 months, and you achieve manager level. Right. Once you get to manager level, then they start teaching you how to become an eagle. That teaches you how to build a solid business and how to continuously build your team members and grow them on the marketing plan, which gives you a solid structure of your business. Then from there, you can run and start raising your own managers and you become a senior manager. By raising 2 managers under you, you become a senior. By raising 5 managers, all you do now from here is raising managers. This is the ultimate level. Manager is the ultimate level. You'll see, even when you get started, you will receive a literature pack from your box that's written. It's a literature pack, but inside there's a book that's written First Steps to Manager. This is what they're talking about, because everybody needs to get here. When you join, the ultimate level to reach is manager level. The other levels in between are just stepping stones to get you to manager. This is where your life will start transforming, because the minute you start building people, your life will continue growing, right? And you get to build people when you get to manager level, because you know everything about the marketing plan and you're teaching everybody underneath you about how you got to manager, help them get to manager, and you'll see how your life will transform. Manager level is a level that pays plus minus 40,000 Rand a month. And if you are able to help families earn that much, your life will completely transform. So your duty now is to help the people that you've been recruiting and continuously recruit to come to where you are, so they can also taste what you are tasting. Plus minus 40,000 is life-changing, guys. Even 10,000 Rand is life-changing. So when you get to manager, raise other people to manager. They deserve what you have so that you can continue having more. Once you raise 5 managers, you become a soaring manager. Crazy. Once you raise 9 managers, you become a sapphire manager. When you raise 17 managers, you become a diamond sapphire manager. That's not just managers. You are changing the lives of 17 families, guys. It's a lot of work. You are changing the lives of 5 families as a soaring. You've changed the lives of 9 families as a sapphire. It's a lot of work. You're working with people. It's not easy. It's not things. It's hearts that you are leading. You know, you are leading people from different backgrounds, different characters. You need to be at their level all the time. You must always be able to stoop to where they are so that you can understand what they're going through and help them get through it. It's not an easy task. It is a business of patience. That's why we say it's a godly business, because you have to be patient with people. So it's not easy. And the money that these people who are in these levels are making, it's the money they deserve, because it takes a lot to get people to manager and help them make plus minus 40,000 Rand a month, and then help them grow from that as well to 6-figure income and. It's a lot. So when I say 9, don't just think 9 is a number. It's a lot of work, right? And then raising diamond sapphire, you need to raise 17 families, help 17 families make plus minus 40 grand. And for you to get to diamond manager, you need to help a minimum of 25 families get to plus minus 40 grand. Double diamond, 50 families. Triple diamond, 75. And, you know, diamond and beyond, Centurion diamond manager and beyond, it's 100 families and more. Currently, I'm proud to say I've helped, a minimum of 25 families and way more to achieve the manager status. That's why I am a diamond manager. It is a lot of work, and it took me 5 straight years to get to diamond manager. And it's such a beautiful feeling to know that so many lives have changed because you decided to take the road less traveled and you stood the course, because it is not easy, but no job is easy. I prefer my own business because it's mine. I pay myself. All the money that I'm making is mine, than not having it easy at work, where I am controlled by someone else, where somebody pays me what they think I deserve for my time, the time that I should be spending with my family. I'd rather have bad times where I am and still be able to spend time with my family, still be able to travel the world, still be able to improve my life, live in the house of my dreams, drive the cars of my dreams, have investments of my dreams, and I'd rather do that for myself, and Forever has helped me to do so. Right, when you get to manager, you start raising your own managers. The first manager that you raise, whatever they do with their team, a minimum of 60 cases a month, you know, is a healthy business manager. Your company pays you 6% of their production. 60 cases is around 250,000. So if you calculate 6% of that on retail price, less 15% VAT, it's around, just an example, maybe 16, 17,000 that you get from the raising this manager. You help them raise their own manager. So now we are in the business of raising managers. Remember, you joined to go to manager. So when you get there, the game that you play is just raising managers. So you teach your manager to raise their own. But the company still says, we're going to help you because you've put in some work in this person. Teaching this person to raise a manager is not a child's play. It's hard work. So we're going to pay you 3% of their manager's production. Okay, of course, a healthy business is 60 cases. So the company pays you 3% of the 60 cases that have been moved, around 250,000, which is around maybe 8,000 Rand. That's 3%. It's an example. Again, just to put you in the picture and give you the monetary values. Then you and your manager, the blue lady, teach their manager how to raise the manager. You know, you and the green lady, sorry, teach the blue manager to raise their own. That will become your third generation. And the company pays all of us up until third manager generation. So everybody who raises managers, you only get paid up to a third generation. Your third generation pays you 2% of whatever they produce with their teams. And if it's 60 cases minimum, the company gives you 2% of that, which is around 4,000 or 5,000, right? So if you can, look at it, maybe you're getting an extra 31,000, 32,000 from each leg of raising managers in this fashion. That is a lot of money. Now imagine multiple lines of managers, guys. You're still getting your plus minus 40,000 Rand from your non-manager team, your assistant supervisors, your preferred customers, your assistant managers. You're still getting an income from their production, but now you've raised managers, and these managers are giving you plus minus 30 grand a month, provided it's a structure that looks like this. Imagine having two of those as a senior. Hitting a six-figure is not that hard, is it? If you are really doing the work and you're putting in the hard work, you're working smart, you're pushing your team, pushing with your team, working tirelessly every day, hitting a six-figure is not a problem. It's not that hard, and you just touch and change lives. That's it. You just bring people, teach them, go to manager first, because you can't raise managers without being a manager. Then if you have 5 managers, 9 managers, 17 managers, 25, and imagine multiple lines of managers. It is crazy. Now we've got incentives over and above all the income streams that I've counted. Forever to Drive, the company offers us an incentive called Forever to Drive. And with Forever to Drive, you can do whatever you wish with the money. You can buy the car of your dreams, pay off the car that you're currently driving. You can put the money away. You can pay off your bond. The money is yours. They don't say choose the car. Because it's called Forever to Drive, doesn't mean they're going to say go choose the car, we'll pay for it. No, they're going to pay you the money as an end incentive. It will be listed on your bonus recap. You will see it there, and you decide what to do with the money. These are some of the leaders that have bought beautiful cars, and I'm sure you've seen some of them presenting in the previous sessions. Mr. Mbata, he's a retired policeman. Mr. and Mrs. Panga, they joined the business 24, 25 years ago. And this is one of the beautiful machines, a Range Rover SVR. This is Ukoshungumisa. She was just presenting this weekend as well. She is a retired state advocate, and she bought herself a Porsche. And excuse me, this is Ron and Aniki. They bought themselves a Mustang. So you can do whatever you wish with the money. Others are buying houses. Others are buying investment properties because it's money you didn't have. It's extra cash that you can use for whatever you wish for. You can even pay for vacations for your family. You can pay for their education. You can do whatever you want with the money. And first level pays you 7,000 Rand, which after 3 years, you will have a total of 252,000 Rand. So this Forever to Drive incentive runs for 3 years, provided you remain active, you actively build your business and remain on Forever to Drive. And level 2 pays you 10,500 Rand for 36 months, which it is a total of 378,000 Rand within a period of 3 years. And level 3 pays you 14,000 Rand, which is a total of 504,000. And this incentive is renewable every 3 years, guys. I've been on this incentive. Now I'm in Forever for 12 years. That means I've done this incentive 4 times. Now imagine because I'm on level 3 right now. I think I've been on level 3 3 times. That means I've been receiving just over 1.5, or let's just say just over 1 million on Forever to Drive, because I've requalified not just over 1 million, maybe just over 1.5, because I've requalified 4 times. But on level 3, I've requalified 3 times. This is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. That's why you will see sometimes a lot of Forever business owners, buying cars on social media. It's true. It's all true. Nobody's lying. We do really buy cars, and they are real, guys. We don't go to Mercedes and Land Rover and pause there. No, we actually become their clients, and we buy those cars because we've got an incentive that allows us to do so. So, right. Experience is like no other. Or Forever, guys, they'll make you a globetrotter. You will travel the world like crazy, and you even get kids that say, I'm not traveling this year with you, mommy, because we even take our kids along. Our kids are able to say, no, mommy, I cannot go to Paris. No, mommy, I cannot go to this place, because Forever has exposed us to a life that we never thought we deserved. Our kids are getting tired of traveling, you know? So they give us experiences like no other. And when you travel, you feel like you're the only person that is traveling with Forever because they treat you like royalty. We just came back from the Level Up. I did share this. We came back from the Dominican Republic where we went to see our plantations and our manufacturing facilities, Universal Aloe, how they make the aloe, how they clean it, and the whole process. It was such an amazing feeling because this is the story that we're going to tell our generations and generations to come. I can write a book now. I can leave a book behind for my kids. They will know where the wealth comes from because Forever has made it possible for me to be able to do that. So we just came back from Level Up. You can see here, there's a private jet that was hired for, that's me there, guys, with the cap looking the other side, trying to tell people not to block me because I wanted to be on the picture. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So I was busy shouting at people who, hey, don't block me. And Forever had hired a jet for us. This is a private plane for us to fly to Santiago, where the plantations are. This is in Punta Cana, where we were staying in the Dominican Republic, the airport, and we're flying for I think an hour or two to Santiago, where our plantations are. These are all the qualifiers from all over the world that were there. This is a new qualification. This is a new incentive. So already the numbers are, last year in South Africa, we only had 2 people that qualified, but this year we had over 22 people that qualified. So the numbers are growing every year. Last year, it was the first time this incentive was introduced. Imagine this year, a year later, 20 more people qualified. So it's amazing. It starts from the 1st of January to the 31st of December. It is important that we know the history of our company. You know, I've been to Cape Town at our head office. I know the history of Forever Southern Africa. Now I've been to the headquarters in Arizona and Phoenix. I know the history of Forever World. Now I've been to the plantations. Who wouldn't want to be part of a company like that? And I'm not the only one. Many others that got the opportunity to experience such beautiful, yeah, you know what I mean, right? And we've got another one. So we now have 3 international trips. This one is called our Global Rally, where we get to travel to a different country as well, where Forever is trading and share profits with the company. This year, we're going to Paris. We're already busy with our visas. We've bought our flight tickets. So in April next month, we are leaving to Paris for our Global Rally. Every year, we go to a different country. Last year, we were in, where were we last year? Was it India? Yeah, I don't remember, guys. But yeah, we've been to so many countries. I don't even remember these countries anymore. But yeah, we were somewhere last year and the previous year and the previous year and the previous year. And this year we're going to Paris and we've got an opportunity to take our kids to Disneyland. A lot of business owners. If you're taking your kids to Disneyland, guys, please type in the chat section that I am taking my kids. Me. Because a lot of Forever business are so excited that have qualified. They are taking their kids. You know, Disneyland was a dream for us growing up, but now we are able to see the world through the eyes of our kids. They are living our dreams because of this amazing company. So our kids are going to Disneyland, guys. Disneyland would be flooded in April by Forever business owners' kids. So if your kids are going to school with our kids, shame, I feel for them. Shame. You're going to have to join Forever because they will not let you sleep because our kids are going to come back and share their experience. Yay, guys, if not for yourself, then do it for your kids. If Forever is too little for you, or you are too good for Forever, at least do it for the little ones. Do it for your kids, if not for you. So we are leaving on the 29th of April, and we are back on the 4th of May. And next year, same trip, we're going to Dubai, right? And we've got qualifiers that qualified for Level Up, and we also have qualifiers that qualified for Paris, that qualified for the trip and the chairman's bonus. We share profits with Forever, guys. Since we are going to Paris, we are going to receive our profits there. The company shares profits, the yearly profits with us. You know, when you get your phantom shares at work or a bonus in December or on your birthday, we also get that. Can you go back and count how many income streams that I've shared with you already? You know, And on top of all of that, they still share the profits, their yearly profits with us, which is completely life-changing. So we've got people that have qualified for the Level Up incentive, which were in Dominican last month. We've got people that qualified for the profits that are going to be received in Paris, and we've got people that just qualified for the trip. So there's incentives within an incentive, but again, you'll only understand once you become part of the business, and the person that invited you can elaborate on that. In this meeting, if you are in this meeting and you are watching with me, please say present. We've got Mandina Bakana, who qualified for Chairman's Bonus Level 1 at Global Rally, 3,500 Rand CCs, and Level Up 3,500. She is from the Eastern Cape. She's representing the Eastern Cape. We've got Bulana Shonela, who also qualified for Chairman's Bonus from Western Cape. Bukano Luvuyo, we've got Tauge Gezani, who qualified for Global Rally and Chairman's Bonus. We've got Nolfepe Dlamini, who qualified for all three. We've got Goloza Zandile, Chairman's Bonus and Global Rally. Ilana Mariana from Namibia qualified for Chairman's Bonus and Global Rally. We've got Kuji Kanyane for all three. We've got Kuzwayos Tembile, Global Rally and Level Up. We've got Thobeka, myself, Thobeka and Petrus Mabanga, and we qualified for all three as well. We've got Begi Mabaso and Sponoguhle. They qualified for all three. We've got Mabona Sindane. She qualified for Chairman's Bonus. If you're here, guys, please say present so they can see that you are real people. We've got Matlingosi Trina. She qualified for Chairman's Bonus and Global Rally. We've got Matches Ngumisa. She qualified for all three. We've got Malilo Marite. She qualified for all three. We've got Masilo Hupelo, Chairman's Bonus and Global Rally. Yo, there's a lot of them, guys. I am not going to finish. We've got Irene and Lucas, Molefe Catherine, Moremong Tato, Susan Motwanacheng. Now you get the drill, right? Mpahlele, we've got Mwamba Nomonde, we've got Mwase Kumo, Ndamase Tsebisa. If you're here, please say present, guys. Ndoroma, Anne and Carl, we've got Sivengede, Nong Margaret, Tamara Nyati, Baning. You can see there's a lot of them. So it's not just a few people. Imagine that plane full of forever business owners. Every single year, the airports know us now. They know us, guys, because we travel like a lot of times a year. There are company trips, but we also have our own international trips that we plan with our own families. So they know forever people now at the airports. We've got, yeah, it's a lot, guys, all the way to Tabi Santwane at the bottom. And on this slide, we've got Vugang Ngatega, Buisiwe Kawaii, all three. We've got Zulu Noktula, Chairman's Bonus, and Global Rally. And we also have level 2 that have qualified for Chairman's Bonus, which is Mr. Beksisambata and his beautiful wife. They are going to collect a slightly bigger check next month in Paris because they've helped 3 other families qualify for the same thing. We've got Mr. and Mrs. Mselego. They are collecting a slightly bigger check. I don't even know what to say because they've helped a minimum of 6 families qualify for the same check. So they are getting their biggest check next month. We also have Eagle Managers Retreat. This trip happens in September. And this year we are going to Phuket from the 26th to the 30th of September. We're going to be cruising in Phuket, guys. And again, if you want more information on Eagle Manager, it's starting from the 1st of May. We're finishing the one for last year now in April. It's starting again 1st of May. It will end again next year in April. And you can still participate on this one as well. Right. So great news is, what is this? Eagle Manager Incentive. Okay, no, we'll go back to this one. These are some of the people that qualified last year for the Eagle Manager Incentive, and they went to rock the boat in Italy. Okay, those who say it better, they say it's Italy. They went to Italy and they were rocking the boats, guys. It was such an amazing thing to watch. This was the return of the Rock the Boat. So it was coming for the second time, and these are the qualifiers. And then you're probably asking yourself, who can join forever? Anybody who wants money. Anyone who believes they deserve better can be part of this amazing company. And these are the people that are real, that we touch. We are here today. We are here at Wombat, one of our forever resorts. I'm so excited to be presenting from one of our forever resorts, guys. Forever. It's so nice to be a forever business owner because we get to experience and enjoy the beauty of this company. Right now, I'm sitting in one of the forever resorts in Wombat. We own resorts too. I don't know if I mentioned that. Wombat is one of our resorts. Bad Plus is one of our resorts. Wombat is also known as Bila Bila or Bela Bela. We are here this weekend for our supervisor convention to empower our supervisors and teach them how to become successful in forever living products. So these are the leaders that are here with us tonight. Some of them are here. That's myself as well, and my husband, and Mr. Panga is here. You know, there's Mandinaka Bakana. Many of them are here. The Mselekus are here, and we are here to empower our business owners. Now, you're probably asking yourself, will it work for you? Definitely. If you take it seriously, just like Mr. Bala, the one who's going to share his story, it will definitely work for you in any new venture. Time and effort are required. Be coachable, attend all relevant trainings, commit the time required to be successful, at least 3 to 5 years. That's the time required to be successful. If you're self-motivated and willing to work closely with the person who has introduced you, you can definitely make it a success. And also be willing to think big. Involve your family in this, because this is a family business. And when everybody is involved, they remind you why you started from the word go. So you need to dream big and set goals for yourselves and your family. Commit to having regular customers, building your team, and developing 5 key people. It's exciting to do it, guys. We travel together. We have fun together. We have activities together. You create a totally new family that is willing to uplift each other when you become part of the Forever community. I've never seen a community of people that just wants to see you succeed. This is what we do. We work on helping people become a success story every single day. And you will hear with Mr. Bala's story, when he shares his story, how Forever people empower and encourage each other to grow and uplift each other to make sure that we are all winning. Be prepared to tell everybody about what you're doing and have a great attitude. Do not be a secret agent, because whether you are hiding the fact that you're doing Forever or you are showing it, we make money anyway. So you might as well just tell the world about it, because either way, we are still going to continue making money. So much from what you've seen so far, you need to tell me in the chat box. I cannot speak for an hour and a half, and you're not going to tell me if you are saying, yes, I'm becoming part of this amazing family this month, or in 2025, I want to be part of Forever Living Product. And if you say yes, please type yes in the chat box. And then you're going to go back to the person that has invited you and get registered, book a planning session with them. They must teach you how to get to manager. When you get started, tell them, I want to know how to get to manager. That's all you need to teach me. And if you say no, that's not a problem. Remember, this is an obligation-free session. Please at least try and use and experience our product. Maybe then you will fall in love with the opportunity as well at a later stage. If it's a maybe, please get all your questions answered. Go back to the person that has invited you and ask them as many questions as you want, and then make an informed decision. Otherwise, I am happy to welcome all of you to our Forever family. And without wasting any more time, I'm going to call up on stage our guest speaker, Mr. Themba Bala. Mr. B, are you here? Mr. B? Can somebody please make him what do you call this? Can you please make him a host?
He is.
Oh, thank you so much. Mr. B?
Yes, my leader. Yes, my leader. I'm here.
Thank you so much. Just to quickly introduce him, Mr. B is a former security guard, and he has a beautiful story that he will share with you. Please stay tuned. Do not exit. I know it's a bit late because you started a bit late, but trust me, this will be worth your time. Mr. B, thank you so much. You can continue.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my leader, for this great opportunity tonight to come and share my story with all these people from different countries.
Sorry, Mr. B, I'm not sure if it's me, but your volume is a bit low, or you're a bit further away from the microphone.
How is it now?
Okay, maybe it's me. Can you hear him? Okay, they'll respond in the chat box. You can continue.
Okay. I said thank you so much, my leader. My name is Themba Bala from Eastern Cape, Port St. John's, but I'm living in Harding currently. I'm here today to share my story, leaders, with you. Please obey with me. Somehow, I will mix the language so that I will be comfortable to continue with my story. So I am, in fact, I'm going to take less than 20 minutes. We'll be finished, leaders. I promise all of you. I'm a retired security guard. In fact, I'm from the pure of the pureless family. But one day I tried NAM as other people to try in fact, to go to the university. Unfortunately, the struggle that I was facing, I forced to leave my what you call degree, the Bachelor of in Education. So I ended up going to do the security guard. At home we were 9, but now I'm left alone. That's why I decided to quit at the university, because of my children that I have from my sisters and my brothers. I ended up going to be a security guard. While I was a security, I found this opportunity called Forever Living in 2023 December. I decided to decide. I took this opportunity, then I rise. In fact, in my mind, I wasn't take it serious as if it's something that is going to change my life completely. As I can see today, my life is completely changed because of this amazing opportunity that I decided to decide. I became a supervisor in same December. I was 22 days of deciding to decide. I make my supervisor. I also qualify. I want to greet all those people who are there in the supervisor convention. I was willing to be there because of some challenges that I've faced. One of my friend is lost his mom, so I'm going to the funeral tomorrow in Thobeka. So I tried to work hard. So as a security guard, everyone knows there's no money there. I was earning a salary of 3,500. That's the money that I was managed to earn at work every month, working 6 to 6. Sometimes I work a night shift, sometimes I work a day shift. So this opportunity find me at a DUT, University of Technology in Durban, where I was working. Then I tried to work hard in this opportunity. Forever has completely changed my life. I remember when I decided to decide, I told my sponsor, Pastor Sfiso Zondi, that I want to change my life with this opportunity. I don't want to look at someone's what they're doing in the business. I want to drive my journey. I want to move with the pace that I have. So I just decided to decide. Since I decided, I've never looked back. I qualified to go to Bala for supervisor convention. I remember when I was there, I was already qualified as an assistant manager in the business. I hit my manager level within 4 months in the business. I became a manager. As we speak, I'm 14 months in the business, but I've tried to manage to move with my goals so far. You'll see a lot of the achievement that I made, but what matters most for me to decide in this business, it's because of my family. I really love these people, guys. This is my family, are the ones who drives me every day to make sure ukuthi I work hard to fulfill our goals, our plans, everything that we have. My kids, they always when they play at school, my boy said every time when teacher asked them what you want to be when you finish at school, my son always said, I want to work for Forever as my father, because I show them, I work my business with them. I always leave my house going to sell every day. So I decided to to this business. As we speak, to these 14 months that I have in the business, I manage myself to have an achievement. This achievement I wasn't in a position to have without to having a support from these people in Babonayola on the screen. These are my pillars in the business. They always there for me. In forever, don't make any mistake. You'll find people who's going to support. When we are saying we'll lift you, we'll go this journey with you, kusuke kungadlalwa, kusuke kuqinisiwe. As you can see, these are my leaders, Thobeka, Mabanga, and Pastor Sfiso Zondi, also Mamuzulu, ugogo wam in the business. Every day they called me. Every day I do the volume mapping to them. I account because it is very important to this business to have an accountability, a place that you're going to make for yourself. These are my accountability partners in the business. Every time I call Thobeka, every time, even at night, I call my daddy, Ubaba Mabanga. I always share as I'm pushing for equal manager. She's with me. I always, when I see something on my FLP 360, I go to her, my leader, I'm here now. I promise you that this month I'm going to make 100 CCs because I want to qualify for this incentive. So I achieve in the business as we're moving with our slide. I achieve a biggest dream ever in my life to build this such a beautiful house. I took on TikTok one day, then I promised myself that I'm going to do this house. I don't know where to start. I spend a lot of money. I spend a lot of money. I put the aluminum windows. If you can go to the garage door, my coach there with your mouse, you can see I spent 37,000 for this door. It's got a remote. I don't know. I'm the first person who designed such a beautiful garage door. This is a new aluminum. If you can see, if you can go to my main door there, coach, you will see that that's a pivot door, that one for aluminum. I designed, I paid this guy to make this beautiful. I paid for my door, I paid 33,000. For my windows and doors, I spent over 97,000 with no hurry because I work every day and I make sure I use my money is in this place. For now, I spent almost 413,000 that I'm already spent from the slab to this stage. I spent 146,000 on the roof, including the guys. This house has got a garage, it's got my office, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, one kitchen. It's got a lounge. It's a beautiful house. This is my dream house at the rural areas because I'm from deep rural area of KwaZulu-Natal. And in fact, it's the last town of KwaZulu-Natal in the South Coast side. I'm next to Eastern Cape. Then I also qualified for forever to drive level 1. This is the biggest achievement I've ever made in these 14 months I have in the business. I push myself, I always account that I'm pushing for this incentive, and I open my account partners as well on TikTok. I always share with them that this is what I want to achieve. I remember I pledged to Coach Thobeka and Pastor Sfiso Zondi that by December I want to qualify for Forever to Drive. And I did that because when you do things with faith and you pray every time, you will be in a position to receive from God ezo zinto ezo ubuzithandazela. Then I always pray for my business. As you can see, if you can see the picture that I have with my uniform compared to this picture, there is a huge difference. I also use the product. I'm not just selling the product. I also use the product. Can we move my leader to a next slide? Wow. I remember the day, you know, guys, this is my sales. The house that I'm building, there is not even a single cent on my recap bonus. It's just the sales. And also I bought myself this beautiful BMW before even I qualified for Forever to Drive. I just bought this before I took my first trip, international trip to Zanzibar. I bought myself this BMW. And I bought it cash with my sales. I remember my wife asked me when I said, let's take our kids. Today we're going to buy our beautiful car. And she said, Hayibo, kanjani manje, unjani kanti wena? Then I said, ongafuni, akasale, I'm leaving now. Ngizobuya nemoto entsha. If you want to stay at home, stay at home. Ngizobuya sengishaya ukuthi. And everyone wake up, go to party bageza sahamba. Then I saw this beautiful car. Then I paid cash same time. The colored guy where I bought this car, they were looking at me like, Hayibo, unanalo mfana uzoyithatha le mali engaka. Because when you look at me, uzibonela nje kwa just boy ongeke nje uze uyinake. But yay, there's a power in this guy. Can we move my leader? Yo, to drive this car, guys. Yo, it's very comfortable. It's an automatic diesel. Mangene emgaqweni nje ham. I find nje nezinye imoto ongazicabanga. So I also manage with my profits to take the first trip ever. This is our dream with my family to take them on the MSC cruise for the week. I remember ukuthi we were also celebrating our 12th year anniversary with my wife kule trip ngendlela ekwakumnandi ngayo. And my daughter and my son, they wrote in fact a letter to school ukuthi bayahamba bona baya kwi-MSC cruise, so bacela ama-report wabo aphathiswe umalume because they won't be in a position to come and collect their
Mr. B, sorry to
report.
disturb. Please, can we stick to English? We've got people that don't understand Zulu.
I'll try, my leader.
I know,
I'll
Shem. Please
try.
do try.
Yeah,
Thank you
I'll
so much. I
try
appreciate
to
it.
accommodate everyone. Yeah.
Thank you.
So can we move to another slide? Yo, you know this one, I was a really business owner. You know, when you call yourself, I'm a business owner. Here I saw myself that I'm really a business owner. This is my first trip to Zanzibar. As you can see on the flight, I was very serious thinking of my business, zooming in the plan that I have for my Forever to Drive. I almost plan everything to this flight while we take this trip to Zanzibar, and I experienced a lot to meet different people there. It was a wow to me. Can we move my leader? these are my people. I always call them as my people because I account to these people almost every day. We spoke every day. We plan every day together. So we've managed to qualify for this incentive from our leaders because when you work hard, leaders, you will be in a position to qualify. In fact, all the incentive, I push myself to qualify, the ones for the company, also the ones for our leaders. Can we move? Hey, this is the third one. This is the third one. I recently qualified now in January. I'm waiting for the date and my ticket. I will show you the day when I collect my ticket. I also qualified my HC. Thank you so much for this opportunity to give me to travel all these countries. You know, guys, in this 14 months I have in the business, this is the third trip I qualified in the business. If you put the work, you will see the result. And always, I like the scripture when God promised us that He's going to bless the work of our hands. So if you work hard, you will see the result. Can we move? Then I also qualified for a global rally, 2 tickets, because I qualified for the ticket. Then I decided to take this trip on my own because I do have money. Why I don't go and watch the global rally? Because I do have the ticket. I won't pay anything for the ticket. In this 14 months, I qualified for a manager in March. From April, I started to rise the what to call the CCs for the global rally. I push up to this far, so I qualified for this ticket, and I'm going to Paris. Wendy, thank you so much. My visa, I also received the appointment for my visa. I will go for the interview. I'm going to Paris. My leader, can we move? You know, when you decided to decide, guys, I'm selling the product. I'm selling the product. I rise to managers in the business. I'm also selling the product every day. Every day, I'm selling the product. I don't have that thing that I'm a manager in the business. I've got leaders, so I must sit down. I will wait for a recap. I manage to make a lot of profit. Almost every day, I go out and sell my product. As you can see, if you can move my leader to the next slide. You will see, guys, I make this on TikTok almost every week. I've got a target of 10K. That is my target I set for myself almost every day. These are the sales for 1 week. These are sales for 1 week. I always show up. I took my business very serious. I took my business very serious. I'm not going to the product center to buy 8 gels. Then I said, my leader, I'm in the product center. I'm buying my stock while I'm saying I'm buying the stock of 8 gels. No, when I'm going to the product center, in fact, guys, I do my 4cc. My coach Thobeka here can testify that I've got 13 months doing my 4cc on the first day of the month. No one pushes me by my 4cc because the 4cc to me is the money. I'm not waiting for anyone to call me, my leader, I don't see you on the post for 4cc. I set the president for myself that from the 1st of January 2024 till today, I do my 4cc on the first day because I've got intention I want to achieve in this business and I make a lot of money. I make a lot of money. On sales, I managed to make over 59,000 profit with sales. Almost if I have a small profit a month, it's a profit of 46,000. Then on that month, ngisuke ngazi ukuthi angisebenzanga kahle because I pushes myself the target that I set. I make sure that I won't sleep without doing anything in my business because this is my business. I'm not my leader. No, I'm just calling my leader as my accountability partner. I've got a break hour almost every day at 6 o'clock. We've got a break hour, and I said this now on TikTok. I always show up. You know, when you decided to decide, you don't wait for your sponsor to call you. You don't wait for your sponsor to remind you with your target. You need to sit down. In fact, Coach Thobeka knows that every Sunday I plan. I do the stock take. Once I finish to do the stock take, I do the planning for the week. Once I finish the planning for the week, I make a plan for each day that I give myself this task. The first task that I give myself, it's my targeting, how much I want to sell. Every day at 5 o'clock, I wake up, I go and sell my product. I use different places. I'm not confined myself in one corner. I move all the town, Oxstad, Bizan, Mount Elif, Harding, Porshepston, Durban, Mzinto, Mzimkulu, all over I sell my product because it's the target that I set. If you sell your product in one place, people, they would be tired of you. Move to different place, you'll master your sales. Can we move, my leader? Here I'm saving my team as well. Also my stock. You know, I remember this day of these boxes. I sign up 14 people in one day from TikTok. 28cc. Done. In one day. In one day. Because I took my business serious. I've got a plan. When I go to live on TikTok, I want to achieve something. I always go there with an intention, what I want to achieve. So I always, each and every week, I sign up 2 or 3 people every week. So this day I was signing 14 people in one day from TikTok. So this car, I bought it to took out my stock at the product center every time. I'm not crying that this is a BM. You know, now I qualified for forever to drive. Once I finish my house, I will go and look for a beautiful car. I'm still looking for it. Here I was in Tanzania with Wilbert. There I was also sharing my story there with the Tanzanian. It was very, very powerful. Thank you so much. Can we move, my leader? Yeah, this is my why. The reason I do all what I'm doing in this business is because of these people. You know, we were in the boat here for a week. We stays here. We spend a lot of money to spoil ourselves because I work hard for them. Nothing else. I work hard for them. Can we move, my leader? You know this guy. I don't know where to start. FBOs, let's love our sponsors. Let's value our sponsors. Let's respect our sponsors. If you don't respect your sponsor, I'm telling you, my leader, you won't go anywhere. Don't go outside and badmouth your leader. You chose your sponsor. No one pushes you to choose the sponsor. You decide to join that person who joined the business too. To go outside and badmouth your sponsor, my leader doesn't have time for me. I think she's busy. I think he's busy. You decided for you to get the blessings. Love your sponsor. Respect your sponsor. Value your sponsor. Is the one who shows you a way. If your sponsor wasn't there, you were not in a position to see our CSM. You were not in the position to see these leaders that we are seeing. These leaders that will go back mouth your sponsor to them. If your sponsor wasn't there for you, you were not in a position to see these people. But today, you decided to go behind of your sponsor. You go and tell other people as the stories about your sponsor. Let's stop that, leaders. Love your sponsor. I love this guy. This guy, he completely changed my life. If I've never met him, I think ngabe ngisegeyithini manje ngivula igate. They will always call me John Vuligate. You know, thank you so much, Pastor Sifiso Zondi. I really appreciate what you did to me. I've got the respect today. I've got people who followed me today because of you, because of what you've said to me, because of believing to me. Today, I'm proud of myself, and I will always respect you. I will always humble myself before you. Thank you so much, my leader. And I would like to thank Coach Thobeka Mabanga. She played a big role in my life. As you can see, I completely changed CSM. Thank you so much, my leader. I know that I promise you that we'll meet in Phuket. I want to give you this weight, CSM, that I'm only left with less than 100 cc to qualify for equal manager in the business. I've done supervisors, I've done 100 new CCs. I'm almost there. If I have not finished by the end of this month, early in April, before the 10th of April, I will be an equal manager.
Good job, Mr. B. Wow. Good job, man. I'm so proud of you. Sure.
Yeah, definitely, my leader will meet in Phuket. I work tireless. Thank you so much, Coach Thobeka, to give me this opportunity. To all FBOs that are here and prospect, thank you so much. You can decide, you can take a leap of faith, go to a person who's invited you and tell that person that I want to join today. Don't miss this opportunity. Your life will be transformed. And I know this opportunity, angazi ngifike kanjani la. This was the week for the MEC team, but thank you so much, HC, to choose me. I don't know what you've seen to me, but thank you so much for believing on me. I promise you, on the Sussex Day for the SADC, I will be a senior manager. Maybe I can also be a soaring manager, but what I wanting to give you that I'm going on stage for a next rank on the marketing plan as I'm a recognized manager. I won't go to a SADC presentation as a recognized manager. I want to be on stage, and I promise myself I will work hard. By the end of this year, the latest, in fact, by the February 2026, I will hit Sapphire manager because I've got intention. I want to achieve this to this business. And thank you so much to love me leaders, to take me as I am. Thank you so much for your support. I always appreciate everyone knows me as Mr. B. That's how they called me. I'm doctor now, CSM. They called me Dr. D. Thank you so much, leaders. Have an amazing night. Thank you so much.
Oh my God. Why am I crying? Guys, if you are not inspired this evening, if you are not moved tonight from a security guard to a homeowner, you know, oh my God, this is just too much. This, I don't know if I should call him a young man because he's younger than me, has achieved so much for himself. He has shown a lot of people that you are not your job. You know, you are not your situation. You are in the situation, but you are not the situation. You have an ability to change your story. Just because you are where you are at the moment, it does not mean this is where you belong. This is not where you are cemented. You have an ability to change your story, guys. Forever is one of the best vehicles to help you rewrite your story. Mr. B, if you look at a security guide, you would think it's impossible. He always says that, Sis T, I cannot speak proper English. He was worried about tonight, and I was like, you are going to do it. This is your story. This is your journey. Forever does not look at your English. Forever doesn't care about your English. Forever cares about your work ethic and the ability to touch and change lives. This man has really shown us that you have an ability to change and rewrite your story regardless of where you are. You are not your situation. You are in the situation, and you can always take yourself out of it. If you're open-minded and you're with us this evening, this is an opportunity that can completely transform your life. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much to those who stayed until the end. And we truly appreciate our CSM for staying with us until the end. I know she could be somewhere else. She's very busy this weekend, but she's here until the end of the session. We truly appreciate your presence. Guys, thank you so much to all the FBOs who came through to support our prospect, who came to listen to this amazing business presentation, and to our VIPs, the guests that were visiting us this evening. We truly hope to welcome you to our amazing business, and we cannot wait to see you rock that stage and changing your own story just like Mr. B. Thank you so much, and have an amazing evening ahead. God bless.